Clingy Cat here. It's bullet journal time! I just got this bullet journal. It's pink, it's cute, it's just a symbol dotted paper. You can get it on Amazon for like $9. Not that much good quality, it bleeds, but it works for me, so we're gonna start with a quote page. My year setup is black and white, but as we move on to the month, it's just gonna be color. These are the quotes that inspire me. I don't have a lot yet, so I'm gonna add them as I collect them. So now I'm adding a quote. I usually try to see where it'll fit with the pencils and then erase and then write down for sure where I really want it. This one is invest enough time to see results. Because I used to have this really bad habit that whenever I try something and I'm not like an immediate genius at it, I give up saying, oh, like I'm not good at it, whatever. And with art especially, because results aren't immediate, you just have to keep pushing on through the quote-unquote ugly to see the final painting. So it's really just about trusting the process. So next is my grid spacing / key page. You can see it's bleeding towards a little. That's where I wrote my future log. Anyways, my keys are mostly for the goals that I have. So for my YouTube, for my Instagram, and the comic coming soon, which is also Patreon, which is also coming soon. You heard it here first. So my grid spacing cheat sheet are mostly based on my last 4 whole months of bullet journaling and to see like which grid spaces I like best and just a general idea. Even if I don't use like the preset out dividers, I still have the numbers so I can just divide and count the dots. On the right side of the page is my future log. I was really excited when I was setting this up and wrote in all of my friends' birthday as well as the holidays, so I can't show it to y'all. So this is a very typical spread. You just write down all the months separated into like boxes of 6 for each page. And my white gel pen was also acting up. So that's my goals of the year. I also wrote down things, but this is what it looks like. Anyways, wish list divided up into 3 categories: career, finance, and anything that doesn't fit into the previous 2 that I want. While the future log is for birthdays and holidays, this monthly log is for my target goals that I want to achieve per month. You'll notice I only have it for 6 months because I know I'll be out of pages by the end of the 6th month. So this one will track my social media growth. So every month I will be writing down how many followers I have or subscribers across my platforms. I know numbers don't mean everything, like please never measure your worth by how many likes and followers you get. But on the other hand, YouTube cares, Instagram logarithm cares, so here I am. So this is my health / period tracker, mostly period tracker because that's what I put the heading as. Because I really like to see the pattern, and I do it on my phone, but I always tend to forget, even though it's literally just only once a month. But if it's on my bullet journal, I know I'll do it. But you can modify this one to track your dentist appointments or your eye doctor appointments. Now it's time to read. This is my last year's like book review / tracker. It didn't work because halfway through I just gave up and just put in my book title, author, and the date I finished the book. But this year I would love to get back to the reviews again, since reading back at the reviews just made me inspired. I've been reading consistently throughout the years. Like I read almost 60 books in 2019, and for 2020 I wasn't doing that well because halfway through I just figured, oh, I'm not a consumer anymore. I'm not gonna consume, which is bad because I forgot that the whole reason I love reading is because it inspires me and it takes me to another world. So now I'm getting back to it. So the previous monthly spreads were more towards bigger goals, but this one is targeted goals. You're going to be breaking down the tasks you need to do by the day. I call it the weekends in because Banks and some businesses do not open on weekends, so I can plan myself ahead. So I have words or quotes for the month because I can't commit to one word for the whole entire year. But then it also plays around with like you have to leap in time, like you have to make the jump in time before it's too late and you're looking back and you're regretting not taking the leap then. This one is like a freestyle page where I collect mementos of my favorite events throughout the year. For example, a movie ticket stub or a receipt of my favorite matcha latte. So now it's time for reflection and redirection. So this one is 20 things for 2020. It was just to set like values and what I wanted to do or take with me throughout 2020. So now it's time for 21 for 2021. I have some that I want to borrow from 2020, but obviously I learned a lot of things in 2020 that I want to reflect and add to my 21 going forward. I had 24 blocks, so I'm just gonna put a one block for like reflection or just adding to it if I, come up with something else through the year. So this spread is a way for me to reflect at the end of every month for my achievements and things that I want to improve on for the coming month. I felt that I made it too simple, so here is me attempting some doodles from Black Clover. So I talked about how in the last video, not only does anime affect my artwork, it also affects, my entire life in general, and this is a quote that is from Black Clover. Highly recommend. It is amazing, and the animation team who also does the animation is doing a remarkable job. I don't care whoever says whatever. And this quote is from one of my favorite characters from the show, Captain Yami, and it has stuck with me ever since I watched that show. So this is my final setup. I'm very excited for 2021. I'm skipping the future log and the goals of the year because I've already wrote down like a lot already. You can have a little peek there. But yeah, I can't wait to fill these all up and see and reflect. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to chat with you again soon.